And you're still talking about the Hollywood genre?
Well, genre films.
Yeah.
It would very few. Finding a good script is a needle in a haystack.
Have you ever written scripts?
I've worked on scripts that were pre-existing, but I've never sat with a blank page and wrote a script.
No, I'm just curious. All right. And do you have a production company right now?
I have a production company and I have a distribution company.
What's the name of the production company?
Blue Underground.
And then if they want to reach you and see your website of everything,
www.blue-underground.com.
Okay, all right. And then what do you think about these conventions?
Well, I come here and I meet the fans, and it's really a kick because I meet people who, I'll run into convention after convention.
The same ones?
It becomes a little bit of a family.
Is that weird?
Yeah, and I love it.
But over the years, have you noticed that they're kind of changing a little bit? The fanboys for this though, they're more clingier. Do you see that? Do you know
more what?
Clingier. They know everything.
It's the same.
Is this the same?
Nothing has changed. Really, it's all the same.
All right, and then tell me about the comic books you're doing. What's up with the comic books?
Well, Sean Lewis.
Yeah.
Behind me. He approached me about doing comics of Maniac, and the first one came out and it was a success. Mm-hmm. Which he's now has 2 more coming out this fall.
Yeah,
and it's fun to see it.
So are you doing? And I'm jumping around again, and I'm so sorry that you're not feeling too good. I am lucky to have you sitting here with me. Are you doing any of those midnight showings? Are you making appearances at them when they do special Maniac showings?
Well, I try to avoid midnights. I'll do late.
A 5 o'clock showing. Are you going to the 5 o'clock showings?
I'm doing. Now I say 10 o'clock is the latest.
It's okay.
Yes. I have. We're doing screenings of the new 4K of Maniac.
So there is a new movie.
Well, it's the new 4K scan of my film that I made 40 years ago. Yeah. We went back to the original 16mm camera negative and scanned it in 4K, and it's now going to be shown in Austin at Fantastic Fest, in LA at Beyond Fest.
It's okay. Get your cough out.
It's going to be in LA at Beyond Fest in October.
All right, take a big cough, and then we'll take a pause.
We're going to be showing Maniac 4K at the upcoming Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas, Beyond Fest in Los Angeles in October, Sitges in Barcelona, Sitges Film Festival, and various venues in New York at the end of October.
I'm going to see, I work with the Alamo. You know the Alamo Draft House? I'm going to talk to them. I would love to see you at the Alamo House.
Oh, I go there all the time.
For special events?
Oh, yeah.
Are they got you in the Bay Area doing anything? Can you come up here?
I did it once. I'm coming back on January, I think it's 29th, whatever that Tuesday is.
Oh, you're doing Tuesday horror. Which one are you doing it at? The LA one?
No, I'm doing it at the Bay Area, the Mission.
I'm going to run into you there. Then I'm going to come over and see you then. That's beautiful. I love it. All right, anything else you want to push before we let you go? I don't want you coughing anymore. Thank you so much for sitting time with me. Congratulations. You have people that love your fucking movie. That is an honor, and I tell this to people all the time, you're a very lucky individual to have that.
It's worth coming out to hear that.
I am a fanboy, so congratulations about it. Bill Lustig was coughing like crazy.
What was wrong?
So it was during the Santa Rosa wildfires.
Yeah.
That we did this interview. He's all, I'm so sorry. I kept calling to the. He goes, he's been up there so long because he was doing another convention up there. He was doing all these different conventions coming around. So he said he had a few problems talking and stuff like that, but excited about the outpouring of people that love Killer Cop. And if you ever had a chance to see it, watch it or download it or see it in the theater, how interactive people get with it. All right, you wanted to talk to you about your Batwoman new outfit.
Oh, I wish it was mine, but no, I'm not going to get that.
You know what?
I
never knew for years that she was a lesbian. I didn't know that.
Well, because you don't read comic books as much. So Kate Kane is Jewish, lesbian army brat who has a complicated relationship with her father. Big surprise. And also a complicated relationship with Batman. So she came out in the Silver Age, and there has been current series, especially in series 52. And she really has built up momentum on there. And I don't know, did you see the interview with Rose, the actress who plays Batwoman? She got emotional on there, and she was talking about how she, when she was watching TV, could never identify with someone, let alone a superhero. So this has been something really great. I'm glad that she's still pushing forward doing that, because there was a lot of hate messaging that was out there. And the costume has been really very realistic for everything. It was done by a 4-time Academy Award winner, Colleen Atwood, and she has done costumes like Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, and one of your new favorites, The Tick. And that was The Tick both in 2001 and 2017.
If you ever get a chance to watch a Tick which is on Amazon Prime, you get a chance to watch it. It is funny, it is good, and the storyline is great. Great storyline.
Yeah, so there's going to be an Elseworlds crossover with the Arrowverse. The Arrowverse series has been doing this quite a while. They've done it with The Flash and Supergirl. So for me personally, the Arrows kind of vary on the negative side way too much. And so when they do the crossovers, there was one where there was Arrow, Supergirl, The Flash.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't heard of it.
Because you're not watching CW shows.
Oh, yeah, totally. Hold on. I had to leave the studio for a second. All right, what happened?
Well,
now?
you never listen to me anyway, so what's the difference?
All right, so what's up? Is she getting her costume or no? You like it? I don't understand how she can fight in this costume. That hair gets in her face.
Yeah.
I really don't understand how she can fight.
I don't know. My sister, she played basketball. She never put her hair in a ponytail, and she was pretty aggressive.
Okay,
I guess she just swished her hair.
Dribbling a ball and
no.
shooting a gun.
This is Jonna. When it was getting the rebound, she would wrestle that ball down to the ground. It's like, mine. But anyway, belt, well, maybe she used... Well, the thing is, so look at her belt. Her utility belt is not that much. There's not too much imagination there.
This is all built on style.
Given, and it's great. I mean, wouldn't it be funny, whether the George Clooney costume for Batman, the woman's nipple just psh.
That would be awesome.
Would hit something, right? Just didn't they do that? What's that? Austin Powers, right?
She can secrete bat venom from her nipples. Dun, dun, dun. Just shoots it right out. That would be awesome.
So are you excited about this or not?
Nah, it's on the DC universe. It's going to be on the Arrow.
It's on the CW.
Yeah, no, not excited at all.
You're never a fan.
Every time they do stuff, it's more romantic stuff. I'll tell you what I'm more excited about is the new Harley Quinn, Kelly Cuckoo. Did I say her name right?
Wait, now Harley Quinn, the animated series?
Animated. She's not.
Yes, now that is dingy. And my. Now, how do you... now, she is the voice, correct?
Yeah, she's the voice.
You want to tell everyone who Kelly Cuckoo is?
She's a Big Bang Theory. She's Penny from the Big Bang Theory. But she's smart to be crossing over to do other stuff. I mean, great actors let's do Freddie Prinze Jr. He played Batman Beyond. He was, what's his name? You name it. He's done all the voices of every cartoon character. Freddie Prinze Jr. is just doing that after he left all his shows and TV. I mean, this is a great thing to fall back on. And she's smart if she's going in that direction. Other actors are going to be in the Harley Quinn movies. We can look for Ron Funches. He was on the show before. Jason Alexander on the show before. Lake Bell and Christopher Maloney. The roles were not announced what they are, but they're just going to be inside the thing. But you can only see this cartoon, of course, on the streaming DC universe.
So are you going to get that?
No, I got an illegal thing I downloaded.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. No, DC sent me a free password.
Thank you.
I got a free password. I'm just waiting for...
now everyone's going to want to be your friend now.
No, there's a lot of things, and people do not want to be my friends. I don't have any friends.
You just told me I'm your best friend.
No, I said you're my best friend if you hang out, do something with me. That's like I ask
Well, what do you think I'm doing right now?
I say people all the time to hang out with me.
All right. So you want a replacement best friend? No. Oh, there's a pause.
I don't know. So another movie I'm really excited about, and I want to talk about this. I wanted to talk about the Xbox 5 that's coming out. It might not be talked about it, but if you want to read about it, it's online. We got a lot of gaming news on there. But I wanted to talk about a movie that was from the 70s and was a phenomenal success. It was a flop in the beginning, And by word of mouth, it just picked up and took off. And if you've seen the cinematography in this movie, it broke boundaries. The soundtrack is amazing. I got to talk to this gentleman who directed it twice. I'm talking about John Carpenter's Halloween. It's back again. So the first Halloween, and if you've ever heard it, let's play a little bit of the music. Yeah, that. He wrote it, but it was the last thing he did. He wrote the movie, produced it under $30,000. It was unbelievable back then. A very low budget.
Right, and then wasn't like just the cameraman was the guy wearing the mask who was Michael?
It was a buddy of his from college.
Right.
He had him just walk around. And he didn't want to do it in the second movie. But he did the first one, and he just told him act. But
he acted really well, believe it or not.
That's the thing is, he always says, John Carpenter says in interviews, like, it was his buddy. And then the guy says, no, it was John telling him what to do. He went in detail, and if you ever watched the Halloween, the way he stands there and the way he looks at things,
yes,
it's just unbelievable. He has a scene, and it was shown to me, and I told you this a while back, during one of my film classes, I had to watch it. And you got to watch what he does, and it's just acting with a mask. At the time, he stabs a kid, and he stabs him into the wall of the pantry, and he's stuck there.
Yeah.
Michael Myers stands away and looks at him, but he tilts his head to the left and tilts his head to the right.
Right. It shows a lot of thought, right?
Yeah,
and inquiry.
Like he's really like, I'm examining what I just did. This is amazing.
Yeah, and then he's interested, like, oh, let's see how you look after you're dead and all that stuff. But the thing is that is what I'm saying is like really great acting. And that's really freaky. And so I'm curious, do you think when I see the premiere of Halloween from you ahead of time, will I be scared or will I not?
Yeah, you're going to be scared. And the movie's going to be good. The first Halloween was so well produced and written, and everything was, and he did this on purpose. He hired a cast of people, and he wanted to get teenagers to talk like teenagers. And so if you listen to the dialogue, he wanted them to be teenagers. And he goes, perfect.
Thank you.
In the beginning of the movie, he took advantage of a new camera that was brought out, and it was the camera they used in Rocky, the fighting movie, that you can follow around. It's just one camera. He used it in the beginning to have Michael Myers, when he's a little boy, to walk around the house going in to kill his sister. He used that a lot through the movie, and nobody's ever done that before. So he was trying to make a movie, and he used the best photography and everything he could with the budget he had. And he did things differently than anyone else did for a movie. And you got to tell you this. This is a funny story. You ready for this?
Listening.
So he finished the movie, put it together, and he took it to the executives to get it, shipped out. And they're like, this movie's horrible. This is the worst movie I've ever seen. Now, he showed him the premiere of the movie. This is just to get it out there to the executives with no soundtrack. None. So you just see him walking around the house and murders people. So you just see murdering.
Who did the music for? Because that was
John
amazing.
Carpenter made the music. This is why I idolize the guy.
Wow.
So what he did was, he said in an interview again, I personally asked him this. He told me this. He goes, either I needed to get it done in 3 days, and I had to get something done cheap because I didn't have that much budget. So his dad taught him how to do, on bongos, a regular 3 percussion.
So he had no instrumental background.
He knows a little bit, but you know how it goes. Do 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 do. Okay, that's on the bongos. Listen, that's the guy down Pier 39 in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. That's a regular percussion on the bongo. So he said he went in there and he needed to think of something. So he said he remembered his dad for hours to teach him the bongo. So he sat there, do 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 do, and then added the doom. Doom, doom.
I don't remember that in the movie.
Trust me.
I trust you. I do.
And then he did the other things where he took the electric synthesizer and was like, dun, 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 and went all through it at different things. So he finalized the whole soundtrack in his studio at home, put it to the movie, added the score, took it to the executives. This female came out. He won't tell who it is. And I try to find a line to who this executive was.
Or female.
Some female. So he said,
you mean, from the very beginning, a long time ago. A female executive. That was pretty forward thinking back then.
Yeah. So she watched it one more time after he added the score, and she came out and she goes, that is one of the most scariest movies I have ever seen. And John Carpenter's Halloween movie soundtrack is considered one of the top 2 scariest themes ever made.
I mean, he has a star in Hollywood, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, but you can buy one of those. I can get one if I wanted to. Okay, so the new